Hey, my name is Mindy Wender, and I just wanted to create this video because I know I've been talking to a lot of people on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, whatever. So I wanted to make this video so I can send you guys everything I want to tell you, my story and what this is all about without having to you read this long message. So let me just first tell you my story and then I'll get into the details that I want to explain to you that we were talking about in a message. But basically, 8 years ago, before I joined as this, fitness consultant or coach or whatever you want to call it, I was just a small town girl who was broke as a joke. I was extremely shy and insecure. I wasn't at all at my goal weight. I wasn't like a go-to fitness person. I didn't have any fitness background, none of that. And I guess I was just really unhappy. I was unhealthy, just like all of those things. And I was a brand new mom. And so when I became a new mom, I didn't realize like how bad it is when you have to leave your son to go back to work. Cause, I didn't think that far ahead, I guess. But I was very unhappy when I had to leave my son and go back to work. I was stressed. I just wanted to be with him. And I was nervous that I was going to be like, here I am. I was 4 weeks unpaid maternity leave with him. And I was like, how can I go like a day without him? Like, I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss the first time he does this and the first time he crawls and the first time he walks and the first time he says this, that, and the other thing. But like, I have the mindset of society. What society is like told us is to be true is that you leave your children to go to work and you get a 9 to 5 and that's what you do. So that's what I did. I went back to work and I was like, this is just life. You just are supposed to not be doing exactly what you want to do every single day. And that's fine. So I go back to work and my husband, who was the breadwinner at the time, the quote unquote breadwinner, not that we were making tons of money anyway, but he got laid off from his job. So now I went back after leaving my son, I went 40 hours a week. Now I have to go 50 hours a week. So here I am working overtime. We're on state assistance. We're broke as a joke, like I said. And I was just stressed out every day. And I became that like nagging wife, that's always like nagging my husband, like, how are we going to pay for this? And I'm da da da. But I had no plans on changing anything. And even previously, before all this, I've never been an overachiever in my life. I've never been the go-to fitness person. I was more considered lazy than anything. So the turning point for me is when I said, you know what? I want to feel good again. So I got back to my workout. Now, before I had Lane, I found an at-home workout program. My mom got it for me and my two sisters for Christmas one year, and we all like did it together. We loved it. We were like obsessed. Like my whole family, my mom and my two sisters, we all loved this workout program. And so I was like, that's when I felt good. So I'm going to start working out again. You know how you like Monday, it's on. I'm going to start this new workout routine. So that's what I did. And so then I went on social media to just get motivation. And that's when I found this opportunity. Now, when I found this opportunity, trust me, I went to a webinar where a girl, just like you're watching here, was talking about her story and talking about the details of the business. First of all, when they talked about the details of business, I was like, I can't, all those doubts, fears, excuses, insecurities all just came to the surface. And I just was like, I'm not good enough. Why do I qualify? Who would want to talk? Like all these things. I'm from a small town. I don't know anybody. Da, 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 da. Like all these things started to like fill my chest and I started feeling anxiety. But then the girl came on and shared her story. And when the girl came on, I'm like, oh, she's just like this regular mom. She had 2 kids, just down to earth mom. And she's like, yeah, and I do it all on social media because even though she may have lived in a bigger city than I am from, but with the 2 kids, she wasn't leaving the house often, like she's at home with the kids. So she didn't have a lot of opportunities to like mingle, meet new people and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, she did it all on Facebook and all on social media. So I'm like, and she just kept talking and she just like, so just talking, just down to earth, right? She's just cool, chill, chick. And so that's when I was like, and then she said, so then when I was learning about the business, I was like, why not me? Why can't I do this? Okay, hell yeah, I can do this. And so when she said that, I was like, yeah, why not me? Why can't I do this? And then, so after that webinar, even though I was scared to death, I was just like, I need to do this. There's like God put this opportunity in front of me randomly, brought me to have time to watch this webinar randomly. and is pulling me. Like I have this gut feeling that I should do this. So I went for it. And you guys, in 1 year, I had accomplished more in that first year that I joined as a coach than I had in my entire life. In my entire life. I was able to, in my first year, my goal was when I first started, was just to be able to not have my debit card be declined when I bought groceries. So more money for groceries. That was my goal when I first started. But as I continued to watch other people and see what they were accomplishing, and then I was doing all this stuff, I was like, I just want to do more. And I was serving other people and it was so rewarding and I loved it. So I'm like, yeah. And so I just kept setting the bar higher and higher. And finally, I set the bar to I want to quit my full-time job. And after 1 year in the business, I was able to quit my full-time job. I went from making $0 in this business to over $1,000 a week in the business in my first year. Yeah, in my first year. I did it all 100% on social media. I did it while working 50 hours a week as an office manager for my dad. I did it on the side and being a new mom. So it was just totally a part-time thing, but I did have to hustle. I'm not going to tell you that oh yeah, it just happened for me. That's not real life. If somebody's going to tell you that, they're lying. You got to do the work, right? But I, even though I had to work really hard to achieve these goals, I'll tell you this, it wasn't 40 hours a week. You know what I mean? So, so what I did is I just fit hours in the morning before my family woke up and before my workout or after my workout. And then during my lunchtime, I would do some things. And then after I put my son to bed at 8:30, I would get a couple hours of work in before I went to bed. And that's what I did. And I just knew every time I was like, oh, I'm tired or oh, whatever. I just had a picture to remind me of my son every single day. This is why I'm doing this. The harder I can work at this now and the more I push myself now, the sooner I'll be able to be with him full time. And in a year, I accomplished that goal. So, other than that, like just personally and my confidence and my insecurities, all that stuff, I just started believing in myself. I just started believing myself. Started to believe that I could do things. My confidence started to grow. I started like crushed my doubts and my fears and my excuses, just threw them in the trash because that's what they are. And so I just, like I said, it completely transformed my life in that first year. And then obviously that continued to go. So now I'm going to tell you, I want to tell you more of like the details about what this is about, just in a nutshell. And we could talk more if you want, have more questions later. But so Beachbody, they're the creators of P90X, Insanity, Turbo Fire, Turbo Jam, PiYo, 21 Day Fix, 80 Day Obsession that just launched. If you're watching this in 2018, it's about to launch in 2 weeks. And that's the thing. They're always coming out with new programs. They have 800 workout programs on their Netflix of fitness. It's called Beachbody On Demand. It's the Netflix of fitness. So basically you just log in and you have like 800 workout programs, and that's always growing and growing and growing. So Beachbody, this company, it is very, very well known. So like celebrities use their products. They have an infomercial company. So it's like they pay $2 million for advertising every single year anyway for us. So it's like they're all over every TV channel all the time. So they're very well-known products. So that's beneficial for us. You will earn 25% commission in any sale that you make. So basically when you're talking to somebody, they want to buy 80 Day Obsession, you direct them to your website and boom, you earn 25% commission on anything they bought from you. There's no pressure though. This is something that I really liked when she mentioned this to me. There's no pressure to ever make any sales or to increase in rank or anything like that. If you want to work this like a business, great. But if you don't want to and you just want to enjoy the discounts, that's cool too. It's totally up to you. If you do decide to start building a team though, I will tell you that you can really create this residual income for yourself and change a lot more lives. That's not a necessity, but at first I was like, I'm not doing that. But then when I realized, I'm like, oh wait, like I'm one person and I can help a lot of people, but what if I add people to my team and train them to serve other people, and then they start to grow a team, and then their team start to grow a team? Think of the lives that could be touched. So that's really cool. And then on top of that, Beachbody actually gives you an additional bonus. It's called a team cycle bonus. You get an additional bonus for helping your team succeed. And there's trainings on all that to help you understand that better. But it's really cool. You get 25% discount on anything you order. You get first access to all products and everything like that. Super cool. You get free trainings, webinars, conference calls, events, all these things that can help you just grow personally. Like I said, Beachbody has transformed my life. It's like every part of my life. I'm a better mom. I'm a better friend. I'm a better spouse. Just I'm happier. You know what I mean? And a lot of that is because, yeah, the workouts and because of, the different lifestyle that we live now, that we're able to be debt free. We're able to, build our dream home. We're able to travel when we want because I can work from anywhere. I created my dream life. I'll be honest with you. I created my dream life because of this opportunity. But at the same time, a lot of it is I owe to just the personal growth through the conference calls, the trainings, surrounding myself with the right community, this positive, uplifting community, and personal development, reading these personal development books that is so encouraged in this company and within our team for sure. So that's just a side note. You don't have to stock any products whatsoever, because I know in other companies you do, because anyway, you don't have to stock any products at all. You don't have to ship anything. Again, you just direct people to your website and Beachbody takes care of the rest. If you join my team, I'll be your mentor to answer your questions, to kind of be like your virtual cheerleader, to be your business mentor and show you this, like, here's the guidebook. This is how you do it. And then it's your job, because again, you'll be starting your own business. You'll be your own CEO of your own business. How exciting is that? And then you just have to show up and do the work. One other thing that I have written down here that I want to forget is you don't have to host home parties. You do not ever have to host home. If you want to, great, but you do not have to. You'll have a huge support system from other coaches, like I said. And let's see, let me make sure. And you can cancel at any time, by the way. There's no obligation. You're not like, anytime. A day after you join, if you want to cancel, you can. A year after, 10 years, you can quit whenever you want. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is the cost to join. So to start your own business, it costs $39.95 to join, and you get like your business kit and whatever, and then you get everything set up. Your site will be up and running within like a couple minutes and everything, and you're a coach. You are a CEO of your own fitness business, right? Or wellness business, I like to call it. So, I wanted to mention this part. This is what 99.9% of the new coaches that join my team do. They actually get something called a challenge pack. So normally a lot of them will get the annual all access challenge pack, which is the Netflix of fitness, and Shakeology. So Shakeology is a superfood smoothie, our meal replacement shake. It's one of our top selling products. It's amazing. I have not missed a day in years. I'm obsessed with it. It's a way to get superfoods. I could go on and on in that. If you want more information on that, I can send you that. But what the challenge pack does is you're getting your business started off on the right foot. You're getting your wellness started off on the right foot. You're going to be leading by example for others. So, like I always say, if somebody was telling me to get this concealer and they were a makeup consultant and then they weren't using that makeup, I ain't buying it. So if you really are passionate about this and want to make this work, you really should be leading by example yourself, using the Netflix of fitness, Beachbody On Demand, using our superfood smoothie. And it really just, all of it benefits you. So it's just like one of the main things when I first started as a coach is I could not get like consistent with my workouts. But when I joined it as a coach, there was something about being a coach. It's like you wear this badge and you're like, I have to show up for my workouts. I need to lead by example. So it's just that extra layer of accountability too. So that's really cool. But if you get that annual All Access challenge pack or any challenge pack, you actually get that $40 fee waived. And on top of that, you're saving like, I don't know, like $100 by getting this challenge pack. It's like you have this huge savings already, because Beachbody, when they put things in a challenge pack, they make it super discounted. It's like anything. When you get stuff in a pack, you always save money. That's how it is. So you save money by getting the challenge pack. But on top of that, you don't have to pay your coach sign up fee. So that's really cool. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. But even past that 1 year mark, you guys, like I said, like we have completely transformed our life. Like my daughter, Lily, who was diagnosed with autism 3 years into my business. Again, I've been a coach for 8 years. 3 years into my business, she was diagnosed with autism. And if I wouldn't have had this opportunity and the mental, like how I transformed my mind with the personal development and the positive people and just believing in myself and that confidence, if I didn't transform who I was as a person when I found out that news, I would have crumbled. But instead, I picked myself up and I was able to become a warrior mom for her and fight for her every single day and research and get the best doctors and be able to afford all these things before my daughter. So that's just another thing that is just such a huge blessing from this opportunity. Another thing is that we're able to travel. Like I said, we're building an investment home in Florida. We're able to give and donate to our friends, family, and also charities that we believe in. It's just like endless things that we have been blessed with because of this opportunity. And that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this with you. So after you watch this, message me back so we can chat more and I can answer any questions you have. We could get on the phone or we can get you signed up so you can be a part of my team. All right. Excited to chat with you soon.